Hello, my name is Courtney. I'm a library associate here at the Grandview Heights Public Library, and thank you very much for tuning in for this Wednesday adult book talk. Today I have a few books I want to talk to you about. The first one is called How Technology Works, The Facts Visually Explained. So this is a really fantastic book if you've ever wondered how all of these incredible inventions and technology that rule our lives now actually work. And I am someone who kind of struggles with reading articles or really excellent detailed explanations of how things work. This has some incredible diagrams. It's all infographics and diagrams. This one, for instance, is how wind power works. There are all sorts of sections in here. So some of them are about energy. Some of them are about the technology that's in your home. So this is how a security alarm picks up if someone is walking by. And they've got also like communications technology. If you've ever wondered how your touchscreen on your phone works, or how your phone knows that you've changed if you've turned it one way or another. It's all explained in this book, and I found it very fascinating and very easy to understand. Not the sort of thing I would normally pick up, but I have really enjoyed flipping through it and learning a lot of new things. And the next thing I'm going to share with you is actually a couple things. They're all by an author called Alexis Hall. He's a British author, and he writes mostly, actually, he writes in all kinds of genres, which is kind of what's fantastic about him. Almost all his books involve LGBTQ characters as the main characters in some way or another, as the supporting characters. He is fantastically talented at writing characters that are real and different feeling without feeling like tokens, like just there to represent something, there to give something to the main character. His supporting characters are always so fantastic and fully realized and interesting with their own lives that are clearly happening, that are not dependent on whatever our main characters are doing. He will probably be most well known in the US for his book Boyfriend Material that came out last year. I really enjoyed this book. It's kind of a gay rom-com that has a lot of Notting Hill references if you were into that movie. And it has a sequel coming out next year, which I'm very excited about. It will be called Husband Material. And I will say the audiobook, which is what I was listening to on Hoopla, is fantastic. I have gone back and listened to it several times, and I just listened to it on a road trip that I was on. And he also has a brand new book out that I am in the process of reading. It's called Rosaline Palmer Takes the Cake. And this one is about a bisexual woman who's a single mom who auditions and gets onto a British baking show, sort of reminiscent of some other shows you might have heard of. And she ends up having sort of like multiple love interests that are kind of involved in the show. She's trying to figure out what direction she wants to take her life while she is also taking this like big leap of faith, trying to change her life, change her kids' life, and get some new opportunities for them. So far, so good. I'm very close to the beginning of this book, but it is fantastic already. So those are my book recommendations this week. I hope that you will tune in again next week for another staff member's recommendations for you. And if you would like to have a librarian here suggest personal recommendations for you, you can go to our website, GHPL.org, and use our Discover Your Next Read service. Thank you. Have a good day.